appearing very unsteady with those high handlebars and very little armor to be, I mean, he's got a helmet on, but that's about it. And he is really flying down the 91 freeway. Westbound 91 now at Avalon Boulevard is where we are. A couple of CHP units right behind him here. You see another one with those lights off there. Now he's lighting them up. So several units in position, a little bit unusual here, especially for a motorcycle pursuit, but apparently there are other units up ahead of him as well. So they kind of have them surrounded. And if you notice there, they have that night sun. That is coming from California Highway Patrol's helicopter. Right, actually, that's LA County Sheriff. LA County Sheriff overhead there with their airship and the night sun shining a light on this motorcyclist who is really taking a lot of unnecessary risks here. I mean, better for him if he just pulls over. Not sure how much gas he's got left in there. Hopefully not much, because at these speeds and the way he's wobbling around here as he weaves through traffic is just really, really dicey, especially at these speeds. Fortunately, traffic is only moderate, but still, it is a really dicey situation when you see somebody that unsteady on a motorcycle at these speeds with the adrenaline going through his body right now. CHP keeping up with him at now slowing down to about 70 miles per hour, but still, it looks like he's starting to transition now onto, we'll see, this is going to be the 110 freeway, and I think he's going north, is that right? South. Southbound 110 freeway, so I'm sorry, transitioning off of the 91 onto the southbound Harbor Freeway there, slowing up a little bit, and now hugging that number 1 lane there on the 110 as he starts to pick up a little bit more speed, upwards of 80 miles per hour. CHP still right behind him with more than a couple of units in this pursuit. Again, LA County Sheriff calling out the shots from up above. Looks like he's taking another transition, possibly onto surface streets here as he starts to slow down, taking that transition road very fast. Again, it's just a matter of time before this guy gets hurt. If he continues driving like this, I don't know how much that motorcycle can handle, quite frankly, especially the way he's driving it. So now he's on the 405. He's transitioned off of the 110, getting onto the northbound side of the 405, where there is a little bit more traffic to contend with, especially as he gets further in towards the South Bay here. I see a fair amount of taillights up ahead that he's going to have to weave around here, something he has shown a clear willingness to do throughout this pursuit. It's been going on for the better part of 20 minutes or so, maybe a little bit more at this point. CHP handing this off to their South LA division, and they are doing an excellent job of keeping up with him. So often we see them, you know, kind of pull back on a dangerous motorcycle pursuit like this, but look at him splitting lanes at about 90 miles per hour, trying to evade these officers. The original one, I should stress here, the original one was only speeding. It was a speeding charge, refused to pull over. Oh man, oh boy, he is is it really? Okay, so it is a, okay, it's a Harley Davidson with paper plates, I'm being told. Now getting off at Crenshaw Boulevard. That is the Crenshaw exit off of the 405 freeway. He'll have to slow down quite a bit here. There's that night sun once again, and CHP right behind him, just a few feet behind him as he slows down for this intersection. Maybe showing signs of running low on fuel here. He's going to go through the intersection, back onto the freeway, back onto the freeway. He's getting back onto the one on the 405, back on the 405, taking that transition, making a U-turn off of the 405 at Crenshaw Boulevard, and now getting back on the freeway, and I think that's going to, again, put him on the northbound side. It is. It's the northbound side of the 405 freeway. He's going to continue this dangerous pursuit. Oh, man, he is really pushing it, really pushing it. Still clocking 85 miles per hour, now back on the 405 freeway. CHP with several units in position right behind him here. They are keeping a very close distance, especially considering the speeds and the way he's driving. They're doing just an excellent job, as I mentioned. But in any event, you can see them pulling right up behind him here. There are additional units up ahead here. Their options are pretty much limited unless he makes a mistake here or perhaps out of fuel. That's most likely how this one is going to end. You know, you can run, but you can't really hide from the CHP, especially on the freeway, unless he gets off and manages to dump the bike somewhere or hide out somewhere. But with the helicopter overhead, the chances of getting away just unlikely at this point, but certainly not impossible. We will see how far he takes this here. Hopefully he thinks better of it and decides to pull over peacefully. 90 miles per hour, northbound side of the 405 freeway. If you're just joining us on abc7.com and our ABC7 streaming apps, welcome once again. A live pursuit here in the South Bay, coming up on the Hawthorne area, I believe, as he continues northbound on the 405 freeway, heading up towards LAX. And we'll see if he gets that far. You can see one CHP cruiser right behind him. There's another behind that one, a secondary unit. And I think those are the only two that are engaged right now. Looks like he's getting off once again. Second time in just a couple of minutes. He's decided to get off of the freeway at Inglewood Boulevard. Slowing down. Look at this. Look at this move. Look at this move. The CHP cruiser coming up right alongside of him. Never seen this. Never seen this before. CHP coming up right alongside as he slows up for this red light, trying to maintain control of that bike, going underneath the 405 freeway. Extreme speeds now on surface streets, picking up speed about 60 miles per hour on Inglewood Avenue. CHP behind him. PD units up ahead of him, and now he's riding the tracks. He's on the tracks. He's getting on the railroad tracks. The CHP cannot follow him, and he is going to lose control. I have no faith that he will be able to maintain control on these railroad tracks. That is a bumpy ride, my friend. Oh, my goodness. There he is. He wipes out. No, almost wiped out there. Oh, my goodness. Almost wiped out at that crossing. He's still continuing. Unbelievable. This is unbelievable. Look at the speeds he's doing on the railroad tracks, coming up on 160th Street, another crossing up ahead here. I don't know how he is maintaining control. Look at this. Slowing down a bit here, speeds about 20 or 30. There he is. He wiped out, running for it. Now running for it. LA County Sheriff right overhead. They've got a visual from above. He is now running into a neighborhood, a residential neighborhood, 161st Street at Vermona Avenue in Inglewood. He is now just looking for a spot to hide in this stranger's home here in the backyard along 161st Street. That night sun hopefully will be able to pin him down here, and they can hopefully get some units in position. It's not going to be easy because the way he crossed town, and there he is. Look at that. Look at that. CHP right behind him. CHP has their guns drawn. Now following through this carport here, looking for the suspect, and they may have a visual. Unbelievable. They may have a visual. Flashlights on, guns drawn. The unit up above. Look at that. They've got him. I think they've got him. They've got him. They've got him. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. Look at this. Look at this. You can run, but you can't hide. That's the lesson for him tonight. Wow. They've got him. They've got him. Man, I thought he was going to hide out in one of those backyards. This could have been a protracted manhunt, but in any event, they managed to zero in on this residential neighborhood about a mile down from where they lost him on the train tracks. Somebody must have followed him on the train tracks. We'll have to find out, but in any event, CHP, with their suspect in custody, this is going to be a code 4 here in Inglewood. Wiped out at the crossing on the tracks there, but just kept running for it, but he could not hide. An unbelievable ride. I doubt it was worth it, but man. Can't believe it. Incredible pursuit, incredible job by the California Highway Patrol, LA County Sheriff up above, cooperating with their friends down there. It is just a remarkable end to this pursuit. A heart-stopping pursuit through the South Bay. Started in Buena Park about a half hour ago, down the 91 freeway, onto the 110 freeway, eventually ending up on the northbound 405. A couple of fake-outs as he tried to get off the freeway, eventually getting off in Inglewood, and then leading the CHP on a high-speed chase down the railroad tracks. It's over for him. Look at that. Incredible.